Welcome back to We're Reading Virtual Storytime Summer Reading Program for the week of July 11th. This week's theme is bugs. Good Night, Firefly by Gabriel Alborozo. Nina was scared of the dark, so it was good that she had a nightlight, which made things better. Then one night, the electricity went out. Nina watched as scary shadows crept across her walls. Every noise sounded like the whispering of monsters. Mom? Dad? They must be fast asleep. Nina went back to her room. Through her window, Nina saw a soft yellow glow. The yard was full of tiny dancing points of light. Fireflies! Nina ran outside. The fireflies whirled and flashed as Nina lifted her jar. Come on, little guy, come with me! Back in her room, the little firefly's light scared away the shadows. The only sound was the gentle night breeze. But there was still one problem. Nina wasn't sleepy anymore. What could she do? Under the bed covers, Nina read her book by the firefly's golden light. She read aloud so he could hear, and she pointed to the most exciting pictures. But when Nina finished the story, she still wasn't tired. She had another idea. Nina gathered her dolls together and put out her tea set. More tea, Firefly? She asked. The firefly's light slowly flicked on and off. She guessed that meant no. Want to make shadow puppets, Firefly? She asked. Nina held up her hands into the light. First she made a rabbit, then a duck, then a dinosaur. But the firefly blinked slower and slower, and the shadow animals grew dimmer. Nina was about to play dress up when she noticed how dark it was getting. Peering into his jar, she saw the firefly lying at the bottom. His light had become very faint. Firefly, is your electricity low? What do you need? Nina tried everything she could think of to make his light stronger. A battery, a wind-up key, her favorite chocolate bar, but nothing worked. Suddenly, Nina knew what to do. Under the tree, a sparkle of fireflies blinked and swirled as she turned the lid. Her little firefly slowly rose up and out of the jar. As he flew higher and higher, his light became brighter and brighter. Back in bed, Nina gazed at the soft light glowing through the window. Good night, Firefly, she whispered. Good night, Nina. The end. Okay, so we're gonna make a glowing firefly, and what you'll need is an egg. You'll need a thumbtack. This is only if you don't have a craft-to-go kit. It's to stick the holes in the body of the egg to make the legs, and then in the tops to make the antenna. If you're doing this from scratch, also you'll need a Sharpie. I drew little noses and mouths on the craft-to-go kit ones to give them little smiley faces, and everyone who got a craft-to-go kit got these stick-on eyeballs, googly eyes of course, but you can draw on the eyes if you want, or you can get your own googly eyes and glue them. You'll also need, this was a foam circle, just any kind of circle will do, which I cut in half to make wings, and we'll glue those on. I have a glue stick, hopefully that'll stick. And finally you'll need a little tea light. That's what's going to make your firefly glow. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and take, you also need pipe cleaners. These are 6 small ones. I cut them down into fourths, And these are fourths also. Some of them are a little longer than the others. I didn't cut them perfectly. Let me just even that up now. I use these glitter ones, these sparkly ones, to make the antennae. So the first thing you'll do is take and stick the leg ones in. You can kind of try to make a little knee and a little foot if you want. So he'll stand up better. But again, these aren't all the same size, so you might want to stick some in further than others to make it look right. But I think they'll look fine. So we're just sticking 3 in each side for a total of 6 legs, because insects all have 6 legs and fireflies are definitely insects. This one does not want to go in. I think this one cracked a little instead of making a big hole. If the holes are too tight, you can get what's called an awl if you have one. Great. It's often a tool used to make holes in belts. It looks like this, but you can stick that in a little and twist it around. So we got 3 legs on that side. We're gonna get 3 legs on this side, and I'm just kind of bending it to make a little knee and a little foot. Don't want to go in so well. That was in, but it wasn't going farther. I'm gonna put the awl in there and twist it around. Now, after doing this, of course, before I give out the Craft to Go kits, I'm gonna redo the holes with the awl. I'm gonna pull this off to get this in. You can pull it a little bit from the inside. That's 5 of them, and the last one makes 6. I will make sure your holes are nice for the Craft to Go. Okay. So this will look a little different than the ones you catch outside. Remember, if you catch one, you need to let it go because they can't live for long in a little bottle. The next thing I'm going to do is put the antennae in. There's 1, there's 2, and then I'm going to close this up so I can get the, oh my goodness, okay. Ooh, guess we're down near the end of our glue stick here. I'm gonna put glue on the whole thing, try to center it a bit and put it off to the side like that. And you can do it how you want. I think it looks better curved out. So that should dry on. Next thing I'm going to do is put my googly eyes on, and again, these ones are stick-on. So carefully peel it and stick it. This way we don't have our giant glue gobs the way I usually do. So here's his little face. And then the last thing we're going to do, carefully hold these down while pulling this out. We're going to turn on our tea light. We're going to stick it so that the light part is in the back, because that's where the little glowy thing is. You're going to have to be careful with it because of the pipe cleaners. But this one's even gonna kind of hold it in a little bit. And then just put this back on. And it should just fit. There we go. It does fit, I swear. There we go. I knocked an eye off. Son of a gun. Oh. All right, there we go. And I'm just gonna leave him sit to dry, 'cause I don't want his wings to keep sliding down. But that's what he looks like. What I'm gonna do is turn off the light and take a picture of him for you, so you can see him at the end. And these to play with the legs a bit. The ones I got here, the light actually flickers like a real lightning bug would. So, okay, that's how you make it, and I will show you it done.